Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4. Ada.
This failure is new to me.
We've got a new companion, Cait. Hello, Cait. I gave her the Grognak costume, looking good, and I gave her a power fist. I gave her some kind of crown or helmet. I don't know where that's from in the game. Looked like maybe a mechanist thing, but I could craft it using this Armorsmith, so I crafted it and gave it to her. So we're ready to go. And I'm gonna get some favor with her and get her perk. Now we're just gonna do a quest, I think, that I got a long time ago. Cabot House. Somebody, a ghoul wearing combat armor, requested that I meet him at the Cabot House. Don't have a lot of details.
Here come the fireworks.
Oh jeez, oh god, oh god, oh jeez. Cat, what are you doing? Get him. Oh, that's a legendary raider. Okay, how's Cat doing with the raider? She got. Can't blame her. Oh, let's try. I was gonna try this Gatling laser. Let's give it a try. Brighter. What is that? What kind of armor is that? Left arm guard of the exterminator. Huh. Don't remember seeing anything like that. Fur-lined armor like that. Okay, this Gatling laser is pretty cool. It says it does plus 10 cryo damage. Critical damage freezes target. I gotta try that. Okay, well, Cat couldn't hold her own against a legendary raider, but that's expected. We can't expect too much. I did upgrade the Grognak armor and it's pretty good. I think I can upgrade the helmet. Excuse me, and I haven't done that yet.
You're gonna drag that junk around.
Yes, Cait. That's what we do. Now, Cait likes it when I use drugs and lockpick things. Right. Oh god. More rust devils. Run, get him. Oh, kicked him.
Is this a joke?
Give him a punch. Oh, okay. She's not doing a whole lot of damage, I gotta say. Maybe I can find a better power fist.
What you need?
But she has Swan's power fist. which I added a legendary effect, plus 25% damage. So, I don't know. I expected more. That's alright.
Okay. What the hell is a building that nice doing in a rundown city like this?
It is pretty nice. Let's find out. Oh.
Go away.
You brought me here, dude.
What is this place?
This is Cabot House, like it says on the sign. And if you don't know what that is, you're in the wrong place.
Let me
You
in.
should leave before
Edward
you get
Deegan
yourself
asked me to
in
come
trouble.
here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Edward Deegan. Edward Deegan was a ghoul.
Boss.
Yeah, you're the one I was just talking to.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on.
Okay. Come on, cat.
Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to.
Fancy.
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House.
What's going on up there?
Jack Cabot.
Let me save my game here. It's like the war never happened. I'm trying to talk to him. Okay.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Edward said you needed to talk to me before he hired me?
Yes, Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
There might be some valuable stuff inside. Let's go check it out.
No.
Now, before we get down to
We don't want to rob him, cat.
the question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Aliens, UFOs, and little green men. Well, I've seen a little green man and a UFO.
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact.
No, I saw it
I'm talking about the hidden history of
with
our
my own eyes.
the very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
Oh no. He's a wacko conspiracist.
You think aliens created human civilization?
This is plain daft,
Nah.
is what it is.
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures, Sumer, Egypt, Assyria. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
Bye-bye. Oh my god, I can't control my view. Okay, back to Edward. We're following the Cabot, I think.
What was all that about?
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple.
Y'all seem like nice people.
Facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I have some questions.
Shoot.
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
Where
I
did
don't
Cait
mind you
go?
asking questions. As long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. In this case, it isn't. Anything else?
How did this package go missing?
The courier got there and picked up the package just fine, but never got back here. Could be simple bad luck, or it could be a deliberate ambush.
Uh-oh.
That's why I'm sending you. It's important that
One of my settlements is under attack.
you all set then.
Nothing else.
Okay. They're expecting you over at Parsons, so you'd better get going.
Okay, well, we'll look around when we come back a little more. They locked me in here. And things are blowing up outside. Okay. Let's see. Sunshine Tidings, was that it? Was that the one? Let's see. Sunshine Tidings. I should probably take care of that. It's the mechanists.
Justice for you.
Easy. There's a Brahmin over there trapped. Someone's shooting the Brahmin. Are there more bots over here? I think that's all of them. That was fun, huh, Cait? Those mechanist bots are going to keep showing up until we deal with the mechanist, do that DLC quest. I'm in no hurry, though. What is this? Someone died on a tire? Or maybe tried to pull a Indiana Jones and hide in the refrigerator? That's not going to protect you during a nuclear blast. Okay. Is this a miscellaneous quest? Oh, there it is. Special delivery. Okay. So we want to go to Parsons State Asylum. Never been there yet. Let's go to Breakheart Banks, and we can run there. So we got to find out where this serum went, and then pick it up. Oh god, oh god. Sorry, Cait. Oh god.
What's that?
Muties?
Out there, somewhere.
Here, turn around. There you go. Oh, I should give her a sledgehammer. That might be fun.
Humans always fight.
I was just getting warmed up.
I like this gun. Okay, yeah, this isn't a settlement, at least not one that I can take control of. It is a mutant settlement. Probably settlers were here at one point and it got taken over. So we're going northeast across the river here.
I hear something.
Let's freeze them. There we go. Frozen solid. He just toppled over. Huh, sweet. They died while fishing, 'cause fishing was so boring. That must be it. There's some tents up here, maybe a settlement up here. I'll check this out real quick. Linwoods. Oh, this might actually be a settlement. Oh. There are settlers here.
Nice.
See, now you're just showing off.
Oh, it's a trap.
If I find you, you're gonna regret it.
Get him.
Here, I saved this for you.
Just die. I got kids to feed.
Oh my god. Cat. I do think I have to do something about Cat's weapon.
Never seen him so eager to die.
Ah.
You're gonna pay.
You're still alive?
Tear into a new one. Gotta do this more.
I'll see if I can find
Hey,
a melee weapon that works for her.
Right, darling.
Exactly. Sharing is caring. Let's see, what do we got at the top? More raiders. And a... Oh, no. Do I want that on? What did I do? Oh god. We're summoning Death Claws? Death Claw Matriarch. Nah. Where is he? Can't see you. Machete of staggering. That's not going to be good for Cat. Alright, we'll turn this off. I guess that was just to attract the Death Claws. Help take care of the raiders. Linwood's chest key. Well, we already got in the chest. Those grenades hanging? Okay, I'll take those. Okay. Are we done here then? Yeah, I don't think this is a settlement I can really take control of. Alright, let's head to the asylum. Are you friendly? Mercenary.
Just don't bring any trouble down on us.
I don't plan on it. Where's your boss? There you are.
Hi.
This place is off limits. You'd best move along.
What is this place?
It's nothing to do with you, that's for sure. Now, I told you to get moving.
My gun is bigger than yours.
Edward said you might know where to start looking for the package that went missing.
Oh, you're the new guy. So this package, pretty sure we know where it is. The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Who are these guys? Raiders?
Sure, assholes with guns. Although it's weird that they're still hanging around so close. Kinda like they're scouting this place or something. I don't like it. I'm glad you're gonna finally get rid of them.
I'm gonna turn them into ice cubes and melt them. North, huh? Oh, they're way up north. Okay, let's go.
Why bother? That's just garbage. I toss it.
On the northern end of the map. What do we got here? A light. Question is, how horribly did they treat their patients here. There's the courier. Yeah, asylum patients, obviously, in real life, were never, well, I wouldn't say we're never treated well, but generally we're not treated very well at all. In the past. Things are a little better now. But in the Fallout universe where everything's exaggerated, yeah, we're probably doing some experiments, using them as guinea pigs.
There you go. I could wait all day for you to show yourself. That's more like it.
There he is, out there. I'm enjoying VATS with this thing. I don't know how much longer I can use it. I don't have a whole lot of ammo, but it's lasting a long time.
Yes.
Cat like that. Okay, this guy has got what I want. Mysterious serum. There we go. Do we have any workbenches here? Ah. Cat. Stop moving.
Hey.
This better be worth it. This is my favorite part of the job.
Carrying my load. All right. She can't carry any more. We're gonna have to go back home soon.
What the fuck was that?
There's more raiders out there?
Nothing there now.
Oh, they're waiting for me. Oh, God. You want some too?
How to show a girl a good time.
Shh. Oop. She's having fun. That's good. That's all that really matters. Okay, now we gotta get this back to Cabot. Okay, so yeah, we don't have to go inside the state insane asylum. But I think we'll have to go there later in this quest, so I'm not going to go in right now. Not going to bother. We'll just go straight back to the Cabot house. Deliver the serum. And see what's next. What was that sound? Oh, the power fist. Okay.
That is not acceptable. Imogen is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know where she is?
No.
So
but
did
that
you find
doesn't-
out what happened to the
Missing and I
courier?
want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogen. Again.
I insist you send someone to find Imogen.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogen decided to take a lover again.
Jack, How dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister?
I'll do it.
If your father were here, he'd send someone
Just
to
some
find
raiders
you.
that ambushed him.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
I can say the serum was gone, or they must have used it.
And you don't even care.
I'll give it to him.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back your serum.
You don't care what
That was
happens
good
to
work.
your sister.
Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on,
I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
Jack.
There
I'll
might be
take
some
care of
valuable
it.
stuff inside.
Mrs. Cabot, don't
Let's
worry.
go check it out.
I'll send
Have a
someone
minute?
to find Imogene.
Got something on my mind.
But did
I can always count on you.
hold on, Kate? No.
Can't you be as
Hold on.
devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself.
Uh-huh.
She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know.
Ah.
She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
Okay. Well, I don't think I've seen her there, but somebody might know something. Okay.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
Hold on. His armor is different. That logo on his armor is different. That's the, I think, railroad logo? The lantern? It used to be... I can't get in front of him. Keeps moving. Used to be the 5 slashes.
Jack says...
1, 2, 3, 4, and then one across. Weird.
But he doesn't mean it.
What are you doing in here?
Hey there.
Can it wait? I was just in the middle of something.
I was intrigued by your theory about an ancient alien civilization.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. There aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
What was your father's theory?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert. Millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that seems to have surpassed our own.
He found Atlantis?
Everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
And you're sure you didn't see this in a movie?
You have proof.
Enough to satisfy me. He only made a single expedition to the Lost City, but he brought back enough to show beyond a doubt that the city he found wasn't made by or for human beings.
You said your father found a lost city?
Yes, he spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. I'm ashamed to say even I doubted him. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
I wanted to ask you about something.
Okay. I'd like to know what this proof is.
What's going on at that old insane asylum?
I carry out some of my research there. That's all you need to know.
Okay, we'll find out more later. Or...
The more I know. the better I'll be at my job.
Now.
I suppose that may be true. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Was there anything else?
Okay, a little short on details.
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
How's that possible? The war was 200 years ago.
One of the effects of my father's illness was a slowing or arresting of the aging process. So, yes, he is well over 200 years old, as you suspected. Are we done?
I'm intrigued.
I've got to get going.
All right.
Okay, we'll talk to him some more later.
What they're working on in here. It can't be good.
It can be. I trust this man. He has a lab coat. And glasses. Okay. So, yeah, good neighbor, right? Ask around the third rail about Imogen. Okay, yeah, back to good neighbor.
Wow. This place is a shithole. And here I thought it couldn't get any worse than the combat zone.
It's not that bad. Oh god. Never mind. Whoa. Goodbye.
Don't get paid enough for this.
There he goes.
Where'd that come from?
Oops. Hi. Oh, you're Morosky's men. Oh, sorry, cat. My bad.
Come on, you stupid bastards! Come on!
Don't leave anything behind that might be useful.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional looter.
For now.
Who's the redhead? She's got that stabbed her eye with a screwdriver look. Just like my old lady.
She's a little crazy. But that's fine.
Lucky the mayor likes outsiders.
Oh, we should take Cait to meet the redhead upstairs.
Hey.
Entertainment's down the stairs.
They'll get along well.
Yes?
Hey.
That's a new song.
Running from something?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
What, you need something to take the edge
Talk to
off?
me.
Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford.
I'm looking for someone.
Hey, Charlie.
My client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
Yeah. Do you know Imogen Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia!
She's not a bird, she's a human being. That's right, stop singing.
So,
You hold on to that.
you've been pulling your weight at the barricades. How many hits you rack up?
Something I can do for you, handsome? Folks want
Can I flirt with you again?
Any chance I could steal you away for an evening?
I don't think that...
Aww.
Neighborhood
Okay.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Are you a friend of hers?
You might say that.
Do you know where I can find her?
I guess that depends on why you're looking for her.
Well, if I mention her family, I don't think she's gonna want to be found. Probably shouldn't mention her family.
I'm trying to help her. Do you know where she is or not?
No need to get impatient with me. I just don't consider it polite to gossip to any stranger who walks into the club.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on.
I
Wouldn't give him the time of day.
think I've met him.
Jane, she latched on to him for some reason.
Oh.
Suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that.
She's the one who's hanging around him.
Ma'am, would you come over here a minute?
Okay. I think he's that scammer.
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene.
Yeah, there was a lady hanging around that scammer all the time.
Where the fella came from?
I don't think she had a name, though.
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation.
Oh, I might be thinking of someone else then. No.
Him at the back bay.
Back bay.
Shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Okay, this might be someone else.
You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Okay.
A lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Yeah, I was thinking of the dude at the amphitheater that steals all your worldly possessions. But he didn't seem very, particularly handsome or preacher-like. I don't know. Nope, it's the amphitheater. Okay. It is there. He really does not seem that charismatic.
Damn, it's bright in here.
Yes. That's what fire does. Okay, is that her? That's slow. Where is she? There. Imogene. No?
Hey,
Here to learn about our movement?
I'm looking for a woman named Imogene Cabot. Do you know her?
Oh, Imogene. Yeah. You'd better talk to Brother Thomas about that.
Okay. She run off. Brother Tom, I don't want to talk to you.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi. You're so clean. Everyone in the wasteland is so dirty, but you're clean.
Hi.
Alright. I'm back.
I need to talk to Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
What's she doing here? Is she a member of your movement?
Actually, she and I are, you know, romantically involved. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
Well, we'll try one of these options.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Oh, come on. These idiots aren't gonna listen to reason.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I walked her in there and...
Oh my god.
If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks.
Something this
It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there.
Vertibird went down. These damn vertibirds. So, she's being locked in here. Yeah, take your time.
She's all yours, neighbor.
Hello.
You must be Imogen.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
Rude.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Ah, I can reverse aging? Impressive.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
Uh-oh.
Better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
You didn't have to give up your worldly possessions? Like I did? That's not fair.
Need anything before we go?
No. I didn't bring anything worth taking with me. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Okay. What do you got on you? Imogen Cabot's password? Don't really need it. So, you've got a terminal I can unlock, huh?
Hey there.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello. Brother Thomas, I stole your girlfriend.
What is it, neighbor?
Okay. Sorry about all the dead people. That's a shame. Lost their head. Alright, she's gonna go herself. I'll meet you there, Imogen.
Try again. I think it's clearing up.
Edward?
Switch to single sideband modulating.
There might be some value.
Can you hear me?
Inside. Let's go check it out.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! Ah! There's no signal at all.
We gotta get over there.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
Who are you again?
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
What happened?
The guards at Parsons called in that they were under attack. Edward went to help. I've only just been able to raise him, briefly. I didn't get much, but it sounds like the situation there is nearly out of control. I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old.
Whoa.
But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
Oh, great.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
How would you know?
That's right. I was in cryosleep until recently.
Interesting. We'll have to talk more about that later, but time presses. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
As you probably guessed, my father is the source of the serum.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Okay, so if he dies, then no more serum?
Being locked up for 200 years by your own son might make anyone a bit grumpy.
Just do what you're being paid to do. Hold on, weren't you off looking for Imogene? Did you find her?
I found her. She's fine, by the way.
Oh? Good.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right?
Right.
I hope that's the right amount. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less.
We?
Is that clear?
You're going too?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Oh, Imogene's gonna be pissed if we have to put down her dad. Well. Hey, Cat. Cait, Cat.
You're gonna drag that junk around.
Yes. It is my right. Okay, let's look around here, see if we can find some terminals. Learn more about these people, and I want to learn more about that expedition. Fat Man. That expedition to Arabia and the artifact.
Got it.
I really can't carry much more. How we doing? 335 of 340. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back pretty soon. Everything in here is so clean. Pre-war. Pre-war toaster. Purified water.
Looks like a good spot to take a rest.
Sure. Okay, let's go upstairs. There was a lab up here. Take that microscope. No. Zeta gun, gamma.
It can't be good.
It just goes around in circles. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we got a terminal.
Got it.
Lot of logs here. Oh, they start at 1968. I think I finally have this new terminal set up correctly. Let's see if this saves. Yes, I can already see that this is going to increase my productivity immensely. Never mind Mother's carping about newfangled contraptions. I see that I mistyped my name on the setup screen. I'll have to check the manual for how to fix that. Would get annoying to see that every time I quote-unquote log in. Okay, computers are a new invention at this time, 1968. Still learning how to work with this new computer. Searched the manual for an hour last night, but couldn't find out how to reset my name on the login screen. Oh well, hardly worth worrying about right now. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. At some point, I'll need to take time to transcribe all my old paper notes onto the system so I can easily access them. But for now, let me summarize my progress so far in understanding Father's condition so I have a baseline to refer back to here. 1. All attempts to directly remove the artifact have been unsuccessful so far. Father's blood pressure dropped precipitously and detectable brainwaves nearly flatlined each time. The results were the same with total anesthesia, local anesthesia, several types of antipsychotics, varying dosages of LSD. 2. This implies that disabling the artifact in some way will be necessary in order to remove it from Father. Question: is the psychotic effect permanent? i.e. will it survive removal of the artifact? Or is the artifact actively and directly inducing it? 3. I've been very cautious with directly physically interacting with the artifact since the very early days. My initial attempts to probe or tinker with it were met with similar physical symptoms in Father to my attempts to remove it. I won't attempt it again until I have a much greater understanding of the artifact's inner workings. 4. Active scanning of the artifact itself has proven useless. I currently consider this a dead end. X-rays. So far this has proven opaque to all my scans. Obviously I'm limited to the amount of radiation I can risk subjecting Father to. Radio imaging. Again, the artifact is opaque at all wavelengths. 5. Passive scanning has been more promising. This is an area I plan to devote much more time. The artifact radiates across the electromagnetic spectrum and at varying strengths and wavelengths. I have some basic telemetry I already built into Father's cell, and I've been collecting data for the past 2 years. So far it isn't much more than suggestive of further avenues of research, but I'm quite confident that over time and with more sophisticated sensors, I'll be able to gain genuinely useful insight into the way the artifact is controlling Father. To get military contracts from Senator DeSoto. They are likely to have more advanced tech than I can get commercially. Consider making deal for samples of serum, if necessary. 6. The physical symptoms and changes that allow the artifact has induced in Father are as follows. Extreme paranoia and psychotic tendencies. This was obvious from the first, since no drug has proven effective at mitigating these symptoms. All evidence point to this being directly induced by the artifact. Agelessness. As yet unidentified modifications to his blood chemistry has prevented any further aging since he first encountered the artifact. In fact, he may be in better physical health than before. It seems likely that the artifact is actively monitoring and correcting any problems it finds with its host organism. Telekinesis, the most surprising ability. I tentatively believe that this is not actual telekinesis, but is something generated directly by mechanisms in the artifact itself, perhaps using manipulation of gravity waves beyond our current technology. Increased physical strength. Perhaps a side effect of the artifact's monitoring and improving of its host. This caused some difficulty early on in Father's confinement, before I was fully aware of his abilities, but is now merely something to keep aware of. All this goes on forever. 7. Father's blood chemistry shows various changes from human norms, as well as traces of currently unidentified substances. I've proven that at least some of the symptoms described above can be communicated to another person through use of blood transfusion. So far, through pure trial and error, I've been able to produce a serum with several of the beneficial qualities and a few side effects, but my actual understanding of what the serum is doing is so far very limited. I'll continue to pursue that as time allows, but it seems unlikely to be of much use in actually freeing Father from the artifact. 8. X-rays of Father's brain show no physical intrusion of the artifact. His skull remains intact, and I can see no sign that it has even penetrated his flesh. At this point, I believe the blood chemistry changes must be induced by the artifact indirectly. It is instructing Father's cells on how to manufacture these substances. Where is the artifact? Did he just, like, swallow it or something? Does he just hold on to it all the time? I wonder. My most successful intervention to date has been the development of the Abremelin field, detailed specs in files at Parsons. Earliest crude implementation, 1898, was simply a full-spectrum dampening field tuned to the same frequencies given off by the artifact. It did interfere with the artifact's operation, but at great cost to Father's health. At the time, I had no choice. He would have been impossible to confine any other way, but refinement of the field has been a priority over the last decades. I've managed to reduce the negative physical effects on Father, while more directly blocking the artifact's telekinesis powers. So far, my attempts to broaden the field's interference with other aspects of the artifact have been unsuccessful. They bring on similar physical symptoms to attempting to physically remove the artifact, but this remains the most promising avenue of my research. If I can discover how to interrupt this communication, I believe I will have the key to removing it, or at the very least in mitigating some of the other dangerous symptoms, psychosis, etc. Well, that was log number 2. I hope the rest of them are not as wordy. Okay, we're jumping ahead to 1995. Mother and Imogen have left for another European tour while I take care of the latest generational shift. Getting more difficult to make this work in our modern age. Luckily, money still talks. I'll have to find someone reliable to leave in charge at Parsons while I'm gone. Perhaps Anderson could be trusted not to meddle. 1996. It's good to be back. John Cabot, long-lost cousin of the Cabots, has returned to claim his inheritance after the freak accident that claimed the lives of Jack and his family. As usual, I have to be careful to respond when people address me as John, and this beard is going to take some getting used to, but such are the burdens of immortality. Yeah, if they want to hide this, they gotta find a way to come up with new identities, and it's a whole mess. New stories, but such are the burdens of immortality. Anderson proved loyal and uninclined to poke his nose into anything, so that's another hurdle passed. I'll need to try to get as much done as I can while Mother is away. I find I am much more productive than usual during these transitions. Okay, 2023. I've been experimenting with some of the new transistors, and it looks possible to make a portable version of the Adrenaline fuel generator. This would be very useful if we ever had to move Lorenzo to a different facility. Okay. 2058. I've just hired a new fellow to help with the family's affairs. Edward Deegan comes highly recommended. It's too easy for me to ignore the passage of time now, but I've just realized how old Daniel's getting. It'll be time for him to retire in a few years, and it's past time to start grooming his replacement. This is always such a difficult process that I tend to put it off, especially his mother can be so difficult with anyone new. If Edward proves reliable, I can start easing him into the family secrets. Tricky, but necessary. So far, so good. Mother is taken to him, which is an essential first step. Was that 2023? 2058. No. 2075. I've had Robco out again. Seems like a small thing, but this login screen glitch has been driving me crazy. They wiped the entire system, so we had trouble logging in. Robco came by, wiped out the system. Something about a typo. Okay. 2076. Apparently the political situation has become very dangerous. I don't pay much attention to current events. Oh, is that the typo? Jack Cabot with a 0 instead of a O. Alright. Imogen's latest beau is a high muckety muck in some government agency, has been telling her alarming stories about how close things have gotten to a full-scale nuclear war. I wonder if we are following in the footsteps of the ancients who created the artifact. If so, who might our successors be thousands of years from now? Will a cockroach civilization eventually rise to wonder at the artifacts we left behind? Well, they've gotten bigger. 2077. December. It really happened. I don't think I've quite come to terms with it and what it means for the long run. Been one crisis after another. We certainly aren't out of the woods yet, but the simple fact that I can write this again means we're better off than most people. I don't have time to write down everything that's happened. Fortunately, Boston was spared a direct hit. My first concern was Parsons, of course. We had to maintain power at all costs. We've always had backup generators, more than usual. Let's see. Imogen has stepped up amazingly. I had no idea she had it in her. Okay. Skipping to 2080. Things are looking up. Edward has recruited more or less reliable security force to protect Parsons. Power situation is stabilized there. Speaking of Edward, his radiation sickness has developed in a most fortunate way. For a time I thought he was surely going to die, but then his condition stabilized. He now seems actually immune to further radiation. Apparently this is not unknown in the other survivors, although Edward tells me that a strong prejudice has developed against these people. (21:15) I've lately immersed myself in Lorenzo's work like never before. I wish now I had made more effort, when it was still possible, to try to locate the site of the so-called Ubar. After my initial failed attempts to find the site, I dismissed it as both hopeless and useless. Better to focus my energy on the immediate problems. But now, after going over Lorenzo's papers more thoroughly, I believe there are enough clues to the general location that a large-scale search using aircraft might have been feasible. Something that wasn't possible in my first attempt, of course. Maybe I could have found some other artifacts that I could have studied more directly. So, Lorenzo never wrote down where this place was? I've also come to realize how brilliant Lorenzo actually was. I was far too quick to dismiss his theories, the arrogance of youth. I'm now convinced that his essential premise is correct. The artifact he found was not made by humans. all evidence was there, but Lorenzo was the only one who put it all together and actually understood what it meant. Okay, I think that's it for the log notes. That was a lot of them. It's kind of weird that Lorenzo didn't keep notes, detailed notes on where this lost city was found. Maybe he destroyed them. Alright, there's someone banging outside. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.